Ladies and gentlemen, I asked you guys to send me who you thought was the best creator at creating thumbnails. So today we are going to be looking at all of the people you submitted, starting with Sandiction. Now, I don't see what the person that submitted this is talking about. He's got episode markers in the corner, which I've heard is good. It's like the Minecraft style of thumbnail that is just, here's the thing before, here's the thing after, and then here's a red arrow pointing to it. I also like that early on he did the word call outs. Wow, fortune. Something must have been going right though, because millions of views. I mean, look at this, 1.9, 3.2. I guess I gotta take something out of his book. I'm doing something wrong. Next up, we've got Trahan. Now, I actually completely agree with this user. I think Trahan is one of the greatest thumbnail creators of all time. Plus, his titles are goated. Look at this. I survived 50 hours in 2D, flat. I think that's still a great thumbnail. I don't typically like the word call outs and thumbnails, but I think that this, for some reason, I just love this. It adds. I spent 100 days in Grand Theft Auto in real life, and he's got the fucking VR headset. He's got a stack, a wad of 100s. Minecraft in real life also looks good. He's definitely in the top 3 best thumbnail creators of all time. Next up, somebody submitted PokeLols. Now, what makes PokeLols thumbnails good? I don't know. It's like an older style of thumbnail. It's like blown out. We've got a white outline. I wouldn't necessarily agree that these are super good. Was it just one in particular? Poke moments? Do people just watch poke for poke moments? Aliens with a red arrow? Whoa! So many views here too? Not really. I mean, he's got, oh, I guess for his subscriber count, he's getting a 30% CTR from subs, so that's pretty good. I gotta take notes. He's doing something right. Also, for whatever reason, I would click on this. Like the blown out stretched meme shit I'm a sucker for, and I guess that's still the meta. Next up, oh wait, this is the fucking songs. Whoops. Next up, we've got one of my favorites, Ludwig. And I think I would agree. I think that Lud's thumbnails are kind of cracked. He's got a thumbnail artist now that I think is insane. He's kind of lately been farming the cat, as you can see. This is a hilarious thumbnail. Hole in a peanut butter jar and Nami from One Piece looking to give you a hug. I think that that's funny as hell. His thumbnail game is cracked, but his title game is insane. How I stole $100,000 from MrBeast. You can't help but click on that. I started a fire in her house. That's insane. This one, just cat period, is one of his top viewed videos, I think, in recent. And it's just his cat with a mic in front of it. And that is so good. That cat is so freaking cute. My lord. Ooh, Penguin Zero. Moist Critical himself, Charlie. The master of the minimalist thumbnail. I think that his thumbnails are goated, but they're goated because his minimalist style is so his brand that if I'm subbed to Moist Critical, I'm gonna click on every video. So I'm not entirely sure that he's getting clicks based on anything other than just people love his content. His style makes you read the title. It's the titles, I think. It is like the craziest minimalist thumbnails, and then the title is Weed God. Like, what? The meme is dead and it's Morbius is so goated. You can see it. I watched it all the way through. I don't typically watch Charlie videos, and I watched that all the way through, man. So good. So he is the goat of creating his own style, I think. General Sam, I've never heard of. Ooh, but the thumbnail style is interesting. Very red, and I'm somebody that red really draws in the eyes. I had to make my own jump scares, and it's him as the Joker. That's pretty good. When you forget to pay your employees and it's crap game, that's good. They're clever. His titles are clever, and his thumbnails catch your eye because something's always a little bit off. I'm gonna sub to this guy just based off of his thumbnails. I would say that he's top 10. Next up, we've got Zany. Now, I've never seen Zany's videos. I know people in the community like his stuff. It seems very nerd-oriented. We got Star Wars, Elden Ring, God of War. I finished God of War, but don't want to leave, and it's in Tobey Maguire as Kratos. That's fire. That's fire casting. A missed opportunity, to say the least. Ubisoft has been selling an unplayable broken mess. A little bit long for the title, but the Joker with the Ubisoft logo would get me to click. That's hilarious. It seems that he clickbaits actors. Like, we've got a lot of Tobey Maguire. All right, I like it. I like it. Next up, we've got the gamer from Mars. Okay, never seen the videos. I actually don't like these thumbnails. It's the big text. Stole an airplane with an arrow. Absolute insanity. Fake sign language. So he's going for more like political content. And so I think that the arrows with the text works really well for political discussion content. I think that actually that works really well. Autism, trauma, and lies. Holy shit, describes me. Death by anime with 2 kids, the Naruto suicide. Okay, well, that I would click on it, but maybe we don't watch that on stream. I'm gonna give this guy a follow. I honestly started disliking his stuff, but then I noticed what content it was and it drew me in. Super Mega is just true. Super Mega's a little cluttered, but always very eye-catching. I don't know how they do it with so many outlines, but if they aren't good. Even their podcast one, Super Mega Cast with that Will Smith image is so catching. This is like, they're like Game Grumps. Like it's very Game Grumpsy, but it draws you in more. And I think these guys worked for Game Grumps for a while, so it makes sense. They've got a targeted audience and they're nailing the target. They're hitting the bullseye. Matt has COVID and it's this sickly image here. Are you kidding me? I would click on that. Hottest cartoon moms and it's Lois with her boobs out. Allow us. That's a really bad Peter Griffin. Yeah. Mark Rober 100% is a god at thumbnails. Look at exploding glitter bomb traps, beautiful rainbow, world's largest t-shirt cannon, and it's a fucking medieval cannon with an arrow pointing to the top of a stadium. It says t-shirt. Genius. His glitter bomb ones are insane. Oh my god, the largest devil's toothpaste explosion. It looks like he's gonna get smacked. He uses the arrows to tell you exactly where your eye needs to start. So you go top left is where everybody looks. A lot of people don't know that. And so then you go down and you see him, and then you're like, holy shit, that's an explosion. It looks like a rainbow is throwing up on him. His shark ones are good too. Let me see if I can find, oh yeah, this one. Testing if sharks can smell a drop of blood, and it's him bleeding underwater, being approached by a shark. Are you kidding me? World's largest jello pool, and it's literally him sitting in a giant pool full of jello. Are you kidding? I watch all of his videos. I have another account and I've seen every single one of his videos. I love Mark Rober. My dream is to get to work with Mark Rober one day. He is the GOAT. Somebody submitted disguised toast. And I guess for like, he goes for more of like the YouTube gaming kind of younger audience. You can definitely see that he's still somehow milking the Among Us train. I didn't even know people still played Among Us. Like, I don't know how I guess he brought it back. Did he ever stop? He did a little bit of Valorant with Tarek and Tens. He did Siblings Are Dating. I think that they're really good thumbnails. They're maybe a bit cluttered. I'm not sure I could set them apart from other gaming YouTubers, but I still do really, really like his thumbnails. InternetHistorian was submitted by a user. Let's click on those. These are kind of the style of like, this is gonna catch your eye because it's totally and entirely weird. Very serious business with the memes is crazy looking. He abuses that old man meme. Green text, Ryan Gosling at the grocery store. I don't know what to expect seeing that, but I would click on it. It's crazy because this person has the weirdest thumbnail game, but they get insane views, and it just shows that I don't understand how to make thumbnails. I think my thumbnails are pretty good. Let's take a look at my thumbnails real quick. I think I make some pretty good thumbnails. I think I've got a pretty cool style. I've got a very bubbly depth shadow thumbnail style. Okay, I also post reactions, so you're gonna have to ignore those. One of the ones that does really well is the one I impersonate streamers. Every OTK Twitch stream ever, I think that one's pretty good. I try and look like the streamer. Like the Hassan one looks really good. I started with the Ludwig one. What I do to make a good thumbnail is I start with a concept based on the video that I recorded, and then I ask my Discord for opinions on them. I flesh it out because these are people that are gonna be watching my videos, so I need their opinion on what they would click, you know? I think my title optimization is pretty bad, but I think my thumbnails are goated. Would you rather? And it's freaking Jenna and Ludwig. Are you kidding? Is he really your friend and it's me and Ludwig? You can hardly tell the difference. Amazing. Finally, the YouTuber that I think is the greatest thumbnail creator of all time is Atrioc. I genuinely think that Atrioc has the best thumbnails. He just gets it. They're very minimalist, but they hit every single time. Like, look at this. The new biggest deal in Shark Tank history with the green text, and I can't remember this shark's name, but he looks like he's moaning. I clicked on that. I binged so much Atrioc content based just on his thumbnails. Tweets that crash the world economy, and it's Eminem with minions. What? The worst and best rebrands ever, and it's the Ninja rebrand with a nice red arrow. Yeah. The worst ad read ever, and it's Doja Cat and Taco Bell. Insane. Morbius is the highest grossing movie of all time is fucking insane. I clicked on that. Look at how many I clicked on just based on his thumbnails. This dude is goated. He is literally why I'm making this video. He inspired this video. Because I think that his thumbnails show that you don't have to be crazy with Photoshop and know all of these special tricks with drop shadows and outlines and glows to make hard-hitting, good, clickable thumbnails. I think that you can do it with very basic tools. He's got just a few default thumbnail faces. Most of them are like, I made a meme of all of the times he's holding his head in thumbnails because it looks like he has a headache. It rings true, but it works. People like it. He looks frustrated. Open world games are overdone. I don't think so, but I'd click on it based on just his thumbnail and his title. He also manages to clickbait you, but it's not clickbait. They're actually in the video. What happened to FaZe's billion? He talks about how FaZe billion, I think, lost its $1 billion valuation or something based on some shit that they did. Hilarious. Absolutely. I tried every Wordle clone and he's got tons of Wordle clones behind him and he's holding his face screaming. Incredible. I think Big A is the blueprint for how to make goated thumbnails. If you're looking for how to make thumbnails, I'd say study Big A, study your Mark Rober, study your Ludwigs, study MrBeast. Oh my God, MrBeast. How did no one submit MrBeast? Let's look at MrBeast real quick. His are also, I think, just that very clickable thumbnail, although they do look like they take a little bit of time. Like, he's definitely got a thumbnail artist that he pays very well to never leave. I built Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, and it's him with the chocolate factory. Would you swim with sharks for $100,000? Incredible. And he's always doing like the face, and then they Photoshop him onto a body, and he's killing it. Last to take their hands off a Lamborghini keeps it. He also just has a lot of money to make videos. But they are good. They're all good. It's not just the money that makes the videos good. He's very, very, very good videos all around. I've seen so many MrBeast videos. But anyway, I think that wraps it up. Let me know in the comments down below what YouTubers you think make the best thumbnails. Let me know down below what you think of your thumbnails. Maybe I'll give them a check out. Maybe we can look at them on stream. I stream every Saturday at 12 p.m. Central Time. So be there, follow, subscribe, and I still don't know how to do videos, so I guess just peace.